Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video, and this is another request, paid request, this time from Robus0. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. It's one of two requests. If anyone wants to send in requests for reviews, topics, reactions, or pretty much any type, you just send your request either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both things are down below in the info box. Now, one of the two he wanted me to react to was an AC/DC live Riff Raff, filmed April 30th, 1978. And I have not watched this, but I'm a big fan of AC/DC. My favorite album is Who Made Who. And let's get right into it. Now, the reason I'm doing it this way is I'm guessing copyright's going to be a pain in the ass, but he did mention it's cool to do it this way, so no problem. So let's go into it right now. At the Apollo, nice. One of the great guitarists out there, man. Angus. You know, he has a unique outfit they would wear a lot of these music videos, pretty much all of them, and again, to me, one of the best guitars out there. Well, I'll say here, one of the best guitars in history. And that's a cool guitar. That's like a pure silver guitar. And he did that a lot too, a lot of that whole dancing, getting really into it. Let's see, we got... Oh, the way they film, they don't actually show the crowd. Interesting. But earlier you heard, well, if you watch the video without me talking about it, you hear the crowd was really getting into it. Now you don't hear much of the crowd, which is nice. You just hear the music plain and simple. Let's see. Now, of course, for those who don't know with AC/DC, there were two singers. There was one before, and sadly he passed away. And then you had another singer in the time of like Who Made Who that took over. I mean, he came out before Who Made Who an album, but that's the AC/DC I know more of, you know, with the second singer. Not just the first singer, though. But to be honest, this is a song I haven't heard much, Riff Raff. I haven't heard much of this song, to be honest. But what the thing with AC/DC, they always had these great guitar riffs. Like you have Back in Black, or For Those About to Rock, we salute you, or the guitar work was always exceptional. And this guy, I mean, Angus, he always seemed like he's going to have a conniption fit. Or he took too much cocaine before. Now he's trying to let it all out. Let the cocaine ooze from your veins. Or he took a shot of adrenaline before he came out. Yeah, there's a lot more guitar than singing. I mean, he only sang for like 30 seconds, barely been guitar. After Complains is great guitar work. But yeah, if I'm talking about like my favorite songs, it would be You Shook Me All Night Long, and that would be my favorite. Who Made Who's up there, Hell's Bells, Back in Black. I know for a time, not too long ago, I think Axl Rose was the frontman for AC/DC for a little bit. I could be wrong on that because someone was in poor health. I don't know all the details of that. I'm gonna have to look it up after this. God, and those are tight ass jeans. Any tire, they're gonna burst right onto the screen. Surprised his fucking waist isn't getting cut off with circulation. And then with those tight of pants that your dick's gonna explode. It's like, get out of his way. Angus is on the move again. Just get the fuck out of his way. He's going crazy. And those old school lies just blah, 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 blah. Wow, okay. Yeah, that song was mostly a guitar. He's saying like what, maybe 30 seconds of it. But it's great guitar work. I mean, like I said, Angus, excellent guitar in those riffs and just really knows how to just really get your adrenaline pumping with those riffs. And that's one of the reasons that made AC/DC one of my favorite bands. Well, my favorite band. It's just, it's a just hard rock and roll that just, when I hear, you should be all that, that just played to perfection, in my opinion. And, as it's not really a music video, but you tell from the crowd they're really, well, you can't, but I can. They're really into it every step of the way. And it's like, in the middle of all that, the music like drowned out the crowd, which was nice. It wasn't this constant, and I'm trying to like what worthwhile to say. I'm not used to doing music reviews, so I apologize. I suck at this. I'll be honest, I suck at this. But yeah, there's not a lot of bands today that I can think of that has that kind of cool adrenaline factor that like AC/DC or Metallica or any of the sort has. I mean, you don't even have that much type of music today, which is sad, but it's true. That's why I don't really listen much to new music of today. There's a reason why so many companies like use AC/DC music in their movies or in their advertisement. The Trail to Overlord had the Hell's Bells in it. Iron Man films utilize AC/DC, and it made sense to me. I remember there was one of the trailers for Moneyball. I think it used ACD. Welcome to the money talk. Come on, come on. Did it for the money. I believe for that Brad Pitt for Moneyball, one of the advertisers has that. There's been plenty of others that people can find. And just AC/DC rocks. And they kick ass. Just like Angus Young kid. It's a great way of showcasing Angus Young's guitar playing. And he would always get into it. He's always dancing around. He's in his own world. It's like there's nothing around. It's like he must have a fucking split headache every fucking show. Like, oh my god, man. But that was fun. That was fun. So thank you once again, Braba Zero. And next up will be another AC/DC song that he wanted me to react to. So we will see you in a bit. Later.